Hey there, fans of Brotherly Love Wrestling. It is I, Vic Delicious.
Philly's own, the Mecca here.
It is the real McCoy, J.D.X. Justin D. Xavier. And
it's your man, CD, the Fallen Angel, Christopher Daniels.
Hello, boys and girls. This is your old friend RJ City.
Hey there, Brotherly Love Wrestling. Bill Carr here.
Hey everyone, this is two-time guest Wheeler Yuta.
Two bozos from Philadelphia flapping their gums about pro wrestling this, pro wrestling that.
Which is not that unique in the grand scheme of things yet.
You are in for a treat because you're tuned in to Brotherly Love Wrestling.
Philadelphia, are you ready?
They said, are you ready?
This is Brotherly Love Wrestling Podcast, your first stop for everything professional wrestling. So sit back and enjoy wrestling talk at its finest with your hosts, Larry Hall and Joe Corrado.
Welcome everybody to Brotherly Love Wrestling. On the show this week, we're gonna kind of just talk what's going on in professional wrestling, especially after.
Well, we had a guest, but we don't have a guest. So
no, we don't have a guest.
We don't know if that's going to happen anymore.
Yeah, we apologize. So if it doesn't look like anything's going to happen, so you just got us this week. Sorry.
You poor bastards.
So, what I want to start with is, I think, what I've seen been talked about now for the past 4 days, or 3 days really, is this package, this video that a face-to-face between Cody and Roman, something that
has it been talked about that much? I'm not on that part of social media. Is it really like a large buzz on that one?
There really is. I think.
I mean, it was a phenomenal video package. It was like straight up like movie trailer.
That's how I felt. Like it felt like it was we just watched a scene from some movie. Like it was just the way it was shot and the just back and forth, and God.
It's almost to the point of where like it's a big fight feel, but they're not even the ones fighting each other. Like,
yeah,
it feels like that's what it is, but it's not even that. Not yet, at least.
It felt like, I feel this was leading to Mania.
Get back to that.
Yeah, it felt like we were looking at something heading into WrestleMania. Like that's what it looked like.
We're not even heading anything like that at all.
No.
Not yet.
No. And the fact that they're going to be a tag team and it's just them two, you know what I mean, of going face to face, like it's just something we've never seen before.
And who was it against?
The Bloodline.
The whole Bloodline?
Well, no, not the whole Bloodline. It's
which two members?
Solo and Fatu.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. It's gonna be a crazy match too.
Yeah. I mean, the thing
Solo skyrocketed, man. That's crazy. That type of. Like, if you look at the progression of Solo after 2 years or 3 years.
So that's one thing I wanted to ask you about Solo. Do you buy Solo as this tribal chief? Like, do you think he lives up? Like, I mean, because it's obvious that you're going to compare him to Roman because he's calling himself the tribal chief. Like,
I'm not really comparing him to Roman, though. I feel like, look, it's unfair to compare him to Roman. Roman has been doing it a lot longer. He's already got the pedigree.
Yeah.
Like, he is in the bloodline. Like, of all the people I would have thought, I wouldn't have thought Solo, but they kind of went that route. And, I mean, I don't know. At times it feels like lesser, but most of the time it kind of feels right. Like, it all makes sense. Like, is it as big as when Roman was the tribal chief? No. But it's not fair to kind of compare them to each other because, I mean, though they are part of the same family, Roman's kind of been around a lot longer, and he took a long time to develop into the tribal chief.
Yeah.
And Solo was kind of fast tracked to the tribal chief. Like Solo wasn't a multi-time champion, longest reign of all time, or the modern era, I should say. Like they're just not the same guy. But I think this does a lot for Solo. I mean, I think when this is all said and done, I hope they keep him towards the top, and I hope he does get a like main event run. I hope he doesn't shot all the way down into non-existence.
Well, the thing I look at is when I'm watching the Bloodline and when I'm watching them interact with Cody and or whoever, it doesn't matter, doesn't have to be Cody. Jacob Fatu always stands out more than anybody.
Well, yeah, but I mean, he fits his role perfectly. Like he fits the role of the muscle, the kind of the brawler of the group, the wild card. Like he fits that. Like I would see Solo as the leader over Jacob.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Your opinion could be different, which anybody's opinion can be different, but I feel like Jacob Fatu, like just like Solo, he just came in. He literally just got here.
Yeah, but
and he's not a big enough name.
My eyes are always drawn to him no matter what. And I think with
the psychopaths, why wouldn't they be?
But that's what I'm saying. Like the stars in wrestling, when you have people that are big time stars and have the it factor and command the attention when they're on the screen, Jacob is that guy. And it's nothing against Solo, because I think obviously before Jacob got here and his role in the Bloodline leading up to 40, like I really liked Solo. But once Jacob come on the scene, like my attention,
like a bat out of hell.
Yeah, my attention automatically goes to Jacob and what he's doing more than it is Solo. And I'm like, yeah, I know how they're calling it and what his role is and stuff like that, but it's just like, man, I feel like there's so much more potential, especially my eyes tell me that with Jacob Fatu, and I think there are a good amount of people that look at Jacob Fatu the same way.
Yeah, I mean, I just think that they thought when he got there that, I mean, you don't ever know like if someone's gonna catch right away, especially if they're not necessarily like Jacob Fatu. Yeah, he had made a name for himself on the independent scene and worked for MLW for a long time, but I don't think anybody thought that he was going to come in and be like this megastar right away.
Yeah. No, absolutely.
So,
yeah, I agree.
When he came through, like I didn't think a lot of people were going to know who he was. Like, yeah, watch like just WWE, but I mean, you're right when you say some people just have an it factor, but I don't know if anybody knew it was going to be like this much of an it factor.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
You kind of can't change it when it happens unless some way, somehow, I mean, you could have an inner turmoil at some point and they could fight over who's actually the leader.
Yeah.
That would be interesting. There's nothing to say that can happen. Not with the way that this storyline has developed over the years.
That's true.
Are you sick of the Bloodline yet?
Sick might be a...
Are you tired of it? Has it grown sour?
No.
Been too...
I don't the words you're using are I mean I have to answer no, because no. I feel like they're kind of in this, they've kind of plateaued again at this point. I think, and it had to happen, so don't get me wrong, but like Solo losing twice to Cody already. But I mean, he is the tribal chief and he can do what he wants and all that. And now we got a tag team for Bad Blood. Like, it's just because Roman's rise was so dominant and there was so many so many things along the way to make him what he was. I feel like Solo being what he is just forced upon him and done. I don't know. It's hard because like I don't want to say it's stale. I don't want to say that because I don't think that's it. But I feel like there could be more and hook me a lot more. Like we said, we started off saying these guys are tag team partners, and you're so invested in just their interaction and their opponents. You know what I mean? Like they're just an afterthought, kind of like Seth was leading up to 40. You know what I mean? Because it was Rock and Cody and Roman, and Seth was that. He's off to the side. I feel like that's kind of what the bloodline feels like now that Roman's back. Because and now we're leading and look after not this Saturday, next Saturday.
That was Seth Rollins.
Yeah,
that was like one of the biggest stars, and he felt like an afterthought.
That's not. Yeah, you know what I mean. And we got Survivor Series coming up.
That's a much bigger scale of that.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know. I think they've kind of evened off. I don't think they're bad, but I don't look forward to seeing what the bloodline is going to do anymore on SmackDown. Like I look forward to hearing Roman about, and we'll see what Roman's going to say and what Cody's going to do. But
here's our saving grace for all this. I mean, I think if you have Solo keep losing and proving that maybe he can't do it, he's not mean enough, he's not big enough, he's not the one to lead the bloodline. And we're coming up to Survivor Series. Do we see The Rock again? Does The Rock come back for Survivor Series to say, hey, look, kid, you're not getting the job done. When I left, you needed to get the job done and you didn't. So now daddy's got to step back in and teach a lesson. You could easily interject. It writes itself.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I think this is a lull, but I think it's gonna pick back up within the next month.
I mean, you would assume it has to. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, I think it has to, obviously, because you're leading to one of your big four, and you have War Games. You know what I mean? That it's going to be War Games somehow. You already have Cody and Roman working together. Are we getting what we said that we didn't want? Are we getting Cody, Roman?
No, the one that made sense at the time. Now it's starting to make sense.
Yeah, I know.
Like I said, I think like there's a way to make it make sense, and this is what they're doing. I mean, it didn't make sense back then because there was no story that was involved in it.
Yeah.
Now we actually got the story. But yeah, I mean, I think you're looking at that as the most, and that was the most popular opinion back then.
Yeah.
Like someone knew it was going to happen. Like that was the plan.
Mm-hmm.
But we didn't know how they were going to get there. Well, it looks like we know how they're going to get there. So it's going to be probably, what do you got, 4-on-4 or 5-on-5? You got Cody, Roman, KO, Randy, and Sami Zayn if need be.
Maybe.
Versus the bloodline. So you got Rock, Solo, Jacob, and the tag team. So you got 5-on-5. I still think you might get Jey Uso in there.
See, and there's been talk of the other Samoan that is out there. Not Zilla.
His name's not Zilla?
Not Zilla. Not Zilla Fatu.
I thought that was a pretty cool name.
No.
So not Zilla.
No, I can't remember his name. He was wrestling New Japan.
You're getting no help over here. I just want to let you know that.
Because he's a monster.
I'm going to give you no help.
He's 6'5" plus. Like he's huge. I can't remember.
He's tall?
His name is
big?
escaping me now. Yeah.
I'm going to call him Nodzilla.
I mean,
I think that's the perfect name. So now Zilla hasn't showed up yet.
But I mean, there's talk that he's already on the internal roster list in NXT. So could he be the fifth guy instead of The Rock, and they have another young Samoan family connection?
No, there's no way. I mean, there is a way, but there should be. But The Rock's got to come back for fucking Survivor Series.
You think so?
I mean, he should. Does he have to? No. I mean, will they make do without him? Yes. Will it be bigger with him? Absolutely. Talk about drawing eyes and getting ready to freaking gear up towards Netflix. You get your ass in there, Rock.
I mean,
you got money to make.
Yeah, I mean, it is The Rock. I understand what you're saying.
Blockbuster draw in all of Hollywood. Well, used to be. I don't know if he is anymore.
Yeah, that's iffy now, but
the dude has played the same role in every movie. In fact, he's almost worn the same outfit in every fucking movie.
Yeah, what is it like? The what Jumanji?
The one with Sean William Scott.
The Rundown.
The Rundown.
Then there's Rampage.
Yeah. There's the one where he's the helicopter guy.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. there's a whole lot of them.
I'm sure there's another part one where he fucking dresses like that. He's only done 12 movies with the guy.
So I can't say this dude's name, and I found it. And you're usually better. You're usually better than I am.
Spell it?
Hikuleo. Hikuleo.
Spell it one more time.
Hikuleo. I'm butchering it. I know. What?
Hikuleo.
If that's how you pronounce it, and people, I'm sure, know exactly what it is if we're butchering it, which I'm sure we probably fucking are.
No. That's Hikuleo.
It's not cool. It's not Coolio.
Wait, Hic,
Hiku, Leo, Leo.
Hikuleo.
Maybe.
Hikuleo. Yeah, that's perfect. I nailed it. Why don't we just call him
Monticello? He's 6'8".
Okay.
He's 6'8", so I knew he was over 6'5". Huh?
He's not The Rock.
Yeah, but I mean, they're going with the young bloodline now, and it kind of makes sense. So, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, that's the latest rumor.
I would rather see on the other side, Roman, Cody, the Usos, and Sami Zayn. That's who I want. Jimmy and Jay and Sami.
On the babyface side.
That's the OG bloodline. Roman, the Usos, and Sami.
Well, yeah. But I don't know. Jay's a wild card because I don't know if they want to involve him.
Yeah, I know. He's so over on his own.
Yeah. That's, I think, the biggest problem. But I mean,
pretty good problem now.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. But I mean, whatever, regardless of what this is going to be, and I'm just intrigued by it. I think the Roman Cody thing took it to a whole new fucking level. I mean, the music, the cameras.
It made it feel a lot bigger.
Huh?
It made it feel a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Like if we're
absolutely
for what it is on paper, it's a tag team match.
Well, and not only that, going into that pay-per-view before Friday night and that video, obviously Bad Blood, the only thing people are talking about is, well, for the most part, is Drew Punk Hell in a Cell.
That's going to be phenomenal.
It's good. Of course it's going to be phenomenal. That's your payoff. That's your last match. That's how they do it. That's how Hunter does it. If you're going to pay it off and it has to be a big blood feud, that's it. No one knows that better than Hunter.
And that's what it's going to be. This is the end.
Yeah.
A bloody down Hell in a Cell.
Mm-hmm.
What if he lets him bleed? Like a lot. Punk.
You have to. You have to.
You think?
You have to. Absolutely.
They pull it right out of AEW, and everyone, all the AEW fans, look what they had to do to get the views, man. Man, you say John Moxley bleeds a lot. I catch a lot of hate on that one.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure people that watch our show and listen to our show have about the same mindset as we do.
I mean, what do we got? The fuck? Why can't I'm blanking on the goddamn faction's name? Help me.
I need something other than the faction.
Ben.
Judgment Day. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanking myself, I figured it out.
We got two matches with them
because they're running the blood. So you got Finn and what's
Damien.
his name? Christ.
Damien.
And then you got Rhea and Liv.
Yes.
For the title.
Yeah.
So that should be interesting because the rest of them are going to get involved, probably in both matches. I think for what it is, I think Bloodline runs the table on that one. I think they both win. I don't think they're ready to give up on.
You mean Judgment Day?
Yeah. What did I say? Bloodline.
Bloodline. Yeah. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah. Sorry. I think both Judgment Day win that one. Keep Judgment Day strong. I mean, Priest could beat Finn Balor, but I think Liv wins for sure.
You think she retains?
Mm-hmm. I think they want to run the Judgment Day a little bit more.
You do realize, I don't know if you realize this because I don't think I realized it.
I definitely don't realize it then. It doesn't matter what you're about to say.
Dominic Mysterio is going to be suspended in a shark cage above the ring. I don't think I realized that.
What, for the Rhea Liv match?
Yeah.
All right, what's he dropping down?
I don't know. It's going to be it's going to be a callback.
Going to be a mustache coming.
I don't know where I missed that and how that got past me, but
I hope to God it's a cell phone. Have Paul Heyman produce that one. See how many people get the deep cut.
I do. You said you watched AEW last week, Dynamite.
Yeah, I think I watched it. I want to say probably 40 minutes this time.
Okay, that's for you. That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not, but it's not bad for me. But I still haven't. I'm not hate watching it. I'm just like trying to find something. It's like fucking pulling teeth. Like I just can't find anything I like with the show. I mean, look, I'm going into it open-minded, and as soon as I see malarkey and nonsense, I'm just like, all right, well,
gotta check out.
Yeah, I'm done with this one. Time to hit the old dusty trail.
So then, let me ask you this: are you intrigued for this Wednesday night Grand Slam and Danielson and Nigel?
Oh, I mean, I don't need a storyline for that one. I just know it's going to be a good match.
There's already a storyline, though.
Yeah, but it's going to be a good match. Like, I don't need much for that one. That AEW is good at that. We already know they're good at that.
So
they do the same thing.
I got to tell you,
ROH stuff.
Keeping with your saying of how I kind of fall into things when things are coming up.
What did you want?
I watched 3 Danielson and Nigel matches from Ring of Honor.
Well, yeah, I'm sure they were phenomenal.
And oh my God. So I watched I think it was 2009. It was their last match before they both signed or were going to sign. And and that was incredible. I was able to find, I think it was
Where
their
you find all this on YouTube?
that one I found on YouTube. That one I actually posted to our social media accounts for people that may not have seen it. And I watched that. I can't remember which match it was, but Nigel, man, he gets put into the ring post by Danielson and bloodies himself up, and you can see the point to where he hits his head and it just immediately, oh my God. I mean, the fucking hematoma that's on his fucking head at the end of this match is fucking ridiculous.
Very good word.
That is, it was so
the
good.
one with the hematoma.
It was absolutely ridiculous, and I wanted to reinvest myself in it because it was such an outside.
You're big on the hype, like you hype yourself up.
Yeah. And it might, that to my detriment. That might not be a good thing.
You're a great hype guy
for myself.
Well, yeah, I mean, who the hell else do you need to be a hype guy for? You're supposed to be a hype guy for yourself.
That's true. Yeah. But yeah, I'm very excited. Very, very excited for Wednesday night. If nothing else, just that match.
I think that's all you're going to need. Like, I think it's going to make the night. Like, even if it's bad, I'm not saying it's going to be, nor do I think it's going to be.
Yeah.
Bad, it could be bad all the way to that, but as long as you get that match, I think it's like salvages the whole night.
Yeah.
No matter what the night. Like,
I hope so.
I feel like one, I thought I was more invested in the women's division than I actually was. I'm not really that invested anymore.
Really?
I don't know what happened there. Well, I don't like Monet. I didn't really like her as Sasha. So I don't really like care for her being like one of the leading women.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't get it. I don't see her. Like, I don't think she's got the star power. I really don't.
Do you think it was the Machine?
For her?
Yeah.
1,000,000%. Her promos suck so bad. They're terrible. They're on the same level as freaking Ricochet.
Oof.
They're that bad. They're cringy as hell. I'm not like. There's so many others that have been there longer that can do more. Britt Baker's a prime example.
Tony Storm.
I like more than her. Willow, I like more than her. I even like the one. Who's the Japanese chick? The first ever women's champion.
Sheeta.
I like Sheeta more than her. I'm not even a big Sheeta fan.
Yeah.
Like, I don't like, I think they lost a lot of their firepower. I don't think they utilized correctly their other stuff. Like, are we getting the Paige feud with Jamie Hayter? Has it even been thrown out there?
I don't, not that I can recall seeing. I mean, look, on Grand Slam, there's nothing as far as Paige and Jamie Hayter goes. Oh, wait, wait. I take this, not on Dynamite, or not on Grand Slam, aka Dynamite, but you have Collision is Jamie Hayter and Saraya.
Collision?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's what they think of that feud. Jesus. Why wouldn't you put that for your good show? So do you have the lineup for what the fuck it's called?
Grand Slam. Yes, I do.
Grand Slam Dynamite.
Mm-hmm.
Grand Slam Dynamite.
We got Bucks against Fletcher and Ospreay for the titles.
Okay.
Mariah May and Yuka. Man, I'm so bad with these Japanese names.
Sound it out.
Sakazaki?
Sakazaki.
No, Sakazaki. It looks
Sakazaki.
For the women AEW women's title. Of course.
We'll call her not Zilla.
Of course, Danielson, Nigel. Blackpool, and Pac versus it's to be determined. It's an open challenge for the trios title. And Moxley Darby for the world title. Shot. Because Darby is the number one contender.
Wait. Moxley Darby for what?
For Darby's world title shot.
Oh, wow. I thought you said for the world title. I was like, wait, what did I miss?
I did say world title and then I said shot. Yeah.
We got Moxley absolutely destroying Darby, so we can go. That's very quick if they let that happen.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's the one thing I have been intrigued with.
Moxley gets a shot whenever the fuck he wants to.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's the one thing that has kept me, aside from Danielson and McGuinness, that's the one thing, and it started right off the bat when they beat the shit out of Danielson and held Yuta back. Like, that got me, and then the next Dynamite they did, you know what I mean, them kind of just doing whatever the fuck they wanted. Like, this new, if you still want to call it the Combat Club, that's intrigued me. That's intrigued me. Like, I'm kind of interested to see where they're going.
I just don't know if Danielson's the champion and Moxley's feuding with him right now, how isn't he going to win?
Yeah. I mean, well, and even so, like, that's
here's the thing. If he wins, very, very predictable. If he loses, I'd be shocked. If Darby somehow wins this match, I'd be absolutely shocked. Although I was hearing rumors of them possibly going with Darby as the champion. Like, there were talks of Darby maybe winning. Now that could be full of shit.
Yes, I don't know. It's hard because you're talking about a company that, you know what I mean? It's whatever their fan base wants. I mean, that very little niche fan group is kind of what it is. Do they want Darby over Moxley? They might. You know what I mean? They might want that.
They very well might. I don't know. Darby is and has been very popular for them.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I really don't get it. Man, but good for him. Honestly, at this point, good for him. He's done a lot. And
I agree.
He's kept himself pretty over. I don't get it. But shit, man, they do. They get it. The people that like him get it. It's amazing, actually.
What do you mean? Why is it amazing?
That he stayed relevant since day one. You don't think that's amazing? I think it's amazing personally, because I didn't get it. I know you didn't get it.
Mm-hmm.
For him to stay over the whole duration of the company, that's pretty amazing. Because you look at the other ones that were supposed to be the foundation, the pillars. The only guy that was doing anything was MJF.
Yeah.
Jungle Boy was a bust. Guevara was a huge bust. Freaking Darby.
It's a staying power.
Darby. Yeah, man. Good for him.
I do want to see what your thoughts are on the rumored TV deal for AEW. I don't know if you've heard what.
I have not.
This could be.
What is the TV deal?
So they're saying 4 years.
Max?
Yeah, so that was one of the rumors spread out there too. It's a 4-year deal, $170 million per year. I did hear that something about
their payroll probably that.
I did hear, like you just said, with Max, that their pay-per-views could be going to Max after January, apparently. Again, everything I'm saying is all rumored. Nothing has been officially announced, but
look at all these rumors. They find me.
But I mean, look, if they can get that, Like, if that's what it is,
That's a big deal.
it's a huge deal. 170 million each year. Like, God.
Well, not only that, but now you don't have to rent. If you have HBO Max, you don't have to fucking rent the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
That's the best part.
Honestly, as soon as I saw that, I was like, man, this comes official. I might actually get Max. Like, it might be worth it just for their pay-per-view.
Well, and it already makes sense for them to do that now, doesn't it? To get more
100%.
people signed up.
Yeah.
I would let you sign up, and I would just use yours.
That is so kind of you to let me sign up. I appreciate that.
What can I say? I mean, I aim to please.
That's very nice of you.
You're welcome. Just a good person, inside and out.
Keeping with the AEW kind of theme, did you see who the biggest rumor that the Lucha Brothers supposedly have officially signed contracts with WWE and are going straight to the main roster?
Main card ready.
Yeah.
I also saw Motor City Machine Guns.
Mm-hmm.
Also, not sure. I think they're more NXT bound, which is fine because
Yeah, that's what I heard too.
NXT will utilize them better, and they will be a huge help for the locker room and the training and all that.
See, yeah, I heard that they were going to be like the pillars of the NXT tag division, the Motor City Machine Guns.
Makes sense. Only one of the most decorated and best tag teams out. I mean, do something with them. If you're going to take two of the best tag teams from AEW, just do something with them. That's it.
Yeah.
The Lucha Brothers, I'd be interested to see the Lucha Brothers on WWE TV.
I would be interested to see the tag division get a little bit more shine.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Get some. I hope, and that's the other thing. The rumors of with Netflix and of course SmackDown on USA that
only the 3 hours. Did you see that one?
That's the thing, is that all right, if SmackDown's going to 3 hours, please tell me SmackDown is going to be the destination for tag wrestling and give me 40 minutes of tag wrestling on a 3-hour show. You know what I mean? All right, cool. I'm good with 3 hours if you allocate it.
USA just wanted that 3 hours. They didn't care who filled it. They just wanted a 3-hour show to fill the slot.
WWE is the highest rated show on USA, period. There's no one close. So
why would you want to keep a 3-hour slot then?
Yeah.
Is it it's gonna stay on the same day?
As far as I know.
How it's ratings go on Friday?
I mean, I know they at least put up 2.1, 2.2. Yeah.
Really?
Usually their SmackDown's numbers are like 2.1.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Get them a 3-hour show, damn it.
Yeah.
Right now. So is Raw going to stay at 2 hours on Netflix?
From what they're saying, yes. They're saying 8 to 10 on Netflix.
Man, I'd be torn. Would I want to work on SmackDown and do the 3-hour show, or would I want to work on Netflix 2-hour show?
Yeah, because there's pros and cons to both sides of that.
Are we going to get live on Netflix?
Yeah. Yes.
It's not going to be taped or pre-recorded?
No, live streamed. Just like they're doing with like the stand-up specials. Have you seen some of these live stand-ups? Like Rogan did one that was really, really good. But like they're doing more and more live.
I wonder if this is like their test run.
And what else? Oh, the Tom Brady. Tom Brady's roast was live.
Yeah, that's right.
When it aired.
About that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, it should be very interesting.
Yeah, I'm excited for Netflix. One, is Netflix going to do it as soon as it's done they're gonna put it like you're gonna be able to watch it over. Yeah,
I would assume, yeah. I would think so.
I think that's big.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think you're gonna get people that might not watch it live or might watch it the next day. I think it's gonna get a lot of views. It might not. I honestly I don't know. I feel like the playback's gonna be big too.
Mm-hmm. And from what they're saying, that like if you're late, like you know what I mean, if you're doing something and you turn it on, you can have the option of starting from the beginning, just like it's on your DVR.
I wonder who's gonna drop the first F-bomb.
That's a good question.
I think it's gonna be Trips.
Just to get it over with.
Yeah. I know what you're fucking thinking. Yes, you could say that. Now everyone sit the fuck down and let's have a great show.
Yeah, I'm.
Oh, you fucking ready?
Oh, you know he wants to do that. You know that would be it.
I said, are you fucking ready?
Although with his position in the company, I doubt that he's going to do that.
I don't know if he's allowed to. He's got to be more censored.
We're going to find out come January.
We are. And I think it's safe to say we got stood up on the interview.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, looking at the time. One last thing we can talk about before we go, because it comes up also on Wednesday. Speaking of Netflix, is the Vince McMahon documentary.
Oh shit, that's right. That's gonna be wild.
Yeah, so that drops Wednesday. I believe it's a 4-episode doc, and WWE has 0
at a time.
I don't know. I'm not sure how long each episode is.
So apparently he's interviewed a lot in this.
Well, it was his project.
Oh, well, it would make sense.
Like he gave them all access, and not only that, the producing and editing rights for everything. So WWE has 0 control of what comes out. So we're getting everything.
Do you think this is his shot to take a shot back at WWE for
no? Because he came out, he released a statement today regarding the documentary. If you haven't seen that, I couldn't even think to repeat what it was, but it's all over. All you gotta do is put Vince McMahon Netflix statement. You'll find it immediately. He put a statement out, and he ended it with remember, there's always 2 sides to every story. So that means there are things on there that he doesn't
he's
like.
Gonna address the shit that he's.
It happened as they were filming. All that shit was happening as they were filming. So we're gonna see it happen live, or not live, but in real time.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah. So as it was happening, he's gonna be addressing it. This should be interesting.
I can't wait for Wednesday. I'm so hyped. I can't wait. I'm so hyped. I can't wait for it.
Documentaries. Did you watch the Goons doc?
I did.
How was it? I didn't get a chance to watch it yet.
It was very good. Nelly did definitely. Huh?
Was it surprising?
Yeah, it was definitely surprising. The stuff with Nelly was with his alcoholism and all, like, and him kind of disappearing. They had a couple shows that he missed. It was pretty hard to watch. Dust, and like the stuff that Dust had to go through to get these matches. And he had some physical issues that he had to go through, and medical issues with his I think his heart rate and stuff. So like he had to pull out of one of the matches, unfortunately, because of that. Like it's very well done. I got to give it to them. I'm not that I'm surprised, but it was good, very good. So yeah, if you have a second, watch it. It is very cool, even though it's an hour and 40 minutes. It goes by really quick, being 500. Look it up on YouTube. It's very, very well done.
Well, I'll have to put that on the must-watch list.
Yeah, yeah. So I think that'll do it. Until next week, we'll be talking to you. Thank you for listening, watching. We appreciate it as always. And we'll be talking to you very soon. Don't take any shit from anybody.
Godzilla.